You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Buffa. Folks, relief from the heat is on its way. But in the meantime, Long Islanders hit the beaches in the hopes of cooling off. Now, today was day 3 of a heat wave that broke records. The high was 101 degrees on Tuesday. The National Weather Service says that was the hottest June day on record for Long Island. But like I said, things will cool off on Thursday. Some possible showers in the morning, hitting a high of 75 degrees and a cloudy afternoon. Of course, we'll have a look at your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes. All right, 5 alleged MS-13 members have been charged in 2 killings. Prosecutors say one of the killings was another former MS-13 gang member who was stabbed to death and drowned at a Blue Point beach in March. The other killing was of a former gang member that was lured into a parking lot in Hauppauge and then driven to the sunken metal bluff where he was killed. The men face up to life in prison if convicted. And several swastikas were found painted in the town of Hempstead.
It is absolutely disgusting that children are seeing these vile displays of swastikas on playgrounds.
The symbols were found in a bathroom stall at the town park at Point Lookout and at Rath Park in Franklin Square. The swastikas have been painted over. And the MTA is announcing a new bathroom feature in its new trains. Urinals will be on the LIRR for the first time ever. The agency says the customer feedback regularly lists restroom cleanliness as a top concern. The new train cars are tentatively set to go into service in 2030. And Uncle Giuseppe's has bought a $13 million warehouse in Suffolk County. Records show the Italian grocer will transform the Edgewood warehouse into a cold storage facility. Uncle G's plans on opening a 50,000 square foot store in Levittown and a 39,000 square foot store in Bohemia.
I just like feeling the wind hit me and like going fast.
11-year-old Reese Perito is a 3-time state BMX champion with the broken bones to prove it.
Come on! I've broken my wrist twice, collarbone, I got a concussion, and I think that's it.
Has that scared you at all the next time you got on the bike or no?
It's just made me go harder.
He's overcome each one, so at this point we're just hoping we can make life lessons out of each injury.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
15-year-old Shauna Russell is a student at Shoreham-Wading River High School. She's come a long way from letting people pass her by.
She did it when she was like 3 years old, and then she was great, but she was a little girl that used to stop and tell everyone, go ahead, go, go, go.
When I race guys, they're rude. So when I win against them, I kind of like their excuses and their look on their face when I beat them.
Shoreham BMX has a 43-year history of creating some of the best competitive BMX racers in the country. And next month, Shauna and Reese will be bringing their bikes to Denmark to represent Team USA in the UCI World Championship.
I kind of made a promise to my mom and my dad before I left that if I qualify, that we have to go to Denmark. And they didn't believe in me, and I did it. So they kind of have to pay the price for that.
So basically, you just had to prove your parents wrong.
Yeah, basically.
2 young Long Islanders ready to take on the world. But when 11-year-old Reese hits the track, he'll have something even more important on his mind.
When I'm riding, I'm just thinking of the finish line and what I'm gonna have for dinner.
What's for dinner tonight?
Probably some steak.
That sounds about right. He usually wants a steak dinner after every race.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
For Newsday TV, I'm Jamie Stewart.
There are so many indoor activities here at the Long Island Children's Museum, but did you know they have an outdoor play space too? I'm Elisa DiStefano. Let's go explore. Right through these gates, the adventure awaits. Step into our backyard, a seasonal sensory garden full of so many ways to play and learn.
On your mark, get set, go! Oh!
Explore water flow and force, splash around and cool off in the H2O water play area. There's a gravel pit and sand pit to play in. Get creative doing art on the evaporating easels. Make a mud meal in the mud kitchen and see what's growing in the garden.
New this year, under here, this whimsical little nook where you can snuggle up. Hey, do you want some tea? And have a tea party.
We want kids to really understand the environment, understand the creatures that live in the environment. We want them to protect it. There's a lot of scientific play, thinking about water flow and water pressure, really looking at how plants grow. We want them to see it. We want them to experience it. We want them to smell the flowers. We want them to taste the strawberries.
From the water I got soaking wet, so I'm going to go home soaking wet.
Get wet, get messy, and get a greater appreciation for nature and our wondrous world in this immersive, interactive exhibition.
Looks like a lot of fun. Now let's take a closer look at your 7-day forecast to see how much relief we are getting. Like I said earlier, yes, there's going to be some clouds and lower temps tomorrow. 76 looks like the high. Saturday and Sunday look like a washout for now, but temps are elevated throughout Saturday through Wednesday. We'll see if Sunday and Saturday dry up. Hopefully they do, so we can enjoy the weekend.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
You're watching Newsday TV. For more on all the stories you've seen here today, head over to newsday.com. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us.